Adrian College dominates Manchester in a 57-0 win at home, where the offense completely goes off, starting with Noah Beaudrie, 294 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, 26 for 36 on the year. They also got to play Sebastian Baswell in this game as well. Obviously, when you're winning by that much, you get to play a lot of backups in this game. Noah Beaudrie also had a great game using his legs, 83 yards through 9 carries. He's a guy that just continues to do it all for this Adrian team. He's a quarterback that obviously has a ton of starting experience, has a ton of winning experience, and he truly is bringing that winning experience to Adrian as Adrian continues the season undefeated so far. But you also have contributors like Tyler Morgan, Trey Bergerman. You also have Carson Schrader. You have multiple guys getting the opportunity to play in this game because of what happened in this game. And it was truly a domination from this point. It kind of felt bad for Manchester at times, but Adrian was just so good offensively that they could just do a lot of what they wanted to do, which obviously is a great sign because then, like I mentioned earlier, you get to play a lot of different guys. You have Trey Bergerman also catching 2 receptions, 69 yards. Braden Whitaker, 5 receptions, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. You have Brady Raymond, 1 reception for 8 yards, but 1 touchdown. They were able to get the ball to so many different wide receivers on this team and tight ends on this team as well. I believe they were able to get 8 different players, or a little bit more than 8 different players, at least 1 reception in this game, which is absolutely crazy. They were able to at least get, I believe, 8 to 10 guys the ball running. Like, this offensively, when you're doing all this, like, they threw for 319 yards, ran for 300 yards. That's over 600 yards of offense. And then if you look on the opposite side of the ball, Manchester ran for 53 yards and only threw for 93 yards. Like, that is less than 150 yards for the game. That in itself, I know stats might not tell the whole story all the time, but I think that in itself just tells you everything that you need to know about this game. And this Adrian team did have 1 interception on the day that Caleb Hall threw. He did, like I said, mention 93 yards. But this Adrian offense just kept going. This Adrian defense was just all over the field. They end up getting, I believe, probably 6 or 7 sacks on the day. I believe it actually might be like 8 sacks on the day. You have a guy in Bennett Guild, 1 sack on the day, 10 total tackles. You have a guy in Liam Carey, 6 total tackles, 1 sack. Like, everyone down this list, you have Maddox Woods. He only had 2 tackles, but I'm sure that a lot of these starters didn't play very much in this game whatsoever. You were able to rotate a ton of guys in and out. Like, there isn't a ton to talk about in this game. It's just complete domination from start to finish. I believe in this game there was 1 mix-up in this game, and it was on an extra point. It wasn't a great snap, I believe, to take the lead 13-0 at that point. But truly after that, I don't think you can really complain too much if you're an Adrian team. Now, this Manchester team isn't a great team, to be completely honest with you. I'm not surprised that it was maybe this lopsided. Maybe a little surprised Manchester didn't score at all, but I truly think that this Adrian team just flies around, so maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. I do think they have some dogs on this defense, which is funny because if you look at the Adrian, their mascot is the Bulldogs, so kind of ironic, but I think they have some dogs on this team offensively. I think they have some dogs on this defense, and yeah, this is just one of those games you end up being really happy, able to play a lot of these guys, and now you're on your way to the MIAA conference play, and that's truly what it's all about, is how you do in conference play. And what we've been seeing from this Adrian team so far, it's going to be an interesting conference play. I know a lot of people are going to have Elma, are going to have hope. We'll see what Adrian does this year, because starting quarterback play is huge, and when you have a guy that has a ton of winning experience, that can do a lot for you, and they have a ton of momentum going into this season. I think they'll continue that momentum. This is an Adrian team to definitely keep an eye on for, and I will definitely continue to watch them, continue to see what this defense does, continue to see what this team is like when it's not blowouts. If it's a close game, you have a veteran quarterback in your back pocket that you can go to, that you can trust, that has won, especially because he's coming from Mount Union. He's going to be a guy that understands what it's like to win close games. Adrian hasn't seen that yet. I think with him under the helm, I think they will be okay in that situation. Yeah, no, good win for Adrian. I don't think you can talk too much else about this. It's just this Adrian defense was all over the backfield. They were stopping the run, getting pressure on the quarterback, getting sacks, and then you have guys like Noah Beaudrie that continues to perform well for Adrian. So good win for them. Definitely we'll talk more about Adrian in the future. Just when you're so dominant like this game was, there wasn't too much more to go into because it's one of those situations where you're almost too dominant where don't know how much else that you can take away from. Just everyone played good in this game. And I'm sure the coaching staff has things that they want to fix. I'm sure they have things that they want to work on. Absolutely, especially that one long snap in the extra point. But outside of that, can't really complain too much. So congrats to Adrian. Definitely we'll talk more about them in the future. If you like this segment, definitely make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everyone's support. And yeah, we'll see what Adrian does this year.